Have you ever felt completely ignored by someone you love, even when you know they love you back? It is one of the most confusing, painful, and frustrating experiences you can go through, because on the surface, it feels like rejection, but deep down, you sense there is something more. Human emotions are extremely complex, and psychology teaches us that sometimes people ignore you not because they do not care, but because they actually care too much and are struggling with how to handle those emotions. In this video, we will explore 8 deep psychological signs explaining why someone may ignore you even when they love you. And we will also go deeper into what these signs mean for your relationship and emotional health. Let us dive in. Sign 1: fear of vulnerability. Love opens the door to vulnerability, and for many people that is terrifying. When someone loves deeply, it makes them feel exposed and unprotected. Ignoring the person they love becomes a defense mechanism. They think, if I keep some distance, I will not get hurt. This is often rooted in past trauma or fear of rejection. They are scared that if they show too much emotion, they might lose control or be emotionally exposed. This fear of being seen too deeply can cause them to create walls, even with the person they love. Psychology insight: people with avoidant attachment styles often withdraw when emotions get intense, even if they deeply care. This avoidance is not a sign of lack of love, but a sign of emotional self-protection. They might need patience, compassion, and reassurance in order to feel safe. Opening up, sign number 2, emotional overload. Sometimes love becomes overwhelming, especially for people who are not used to intense emotions. They may ignore you not out of indifference, but because they are mentally and emotionally overloaded. When emotions come rushing in all at once, their brain feels like it is under attack, and the easiest way to cope is to shut down. Psychology insight. When the brain is flooded with emotions, it goes into survival mode. This can look like shutting down, becoming distant, or avoiding communication. Emotional overload is common in people who are highly sensitive or those who have been through chaotic relationships before. They might need time to process their emotions slowly and may come back once they feel emotionally regulated. Sign 3: they are testing boundaries. Believe it or not, some people ignore those. They love to test their limits. They want to see, how much do you care? Will you chase after me? Can I control the situation? Psychology insight. This is often subconscious behavior linked to insecurity. It is about power dynamics and emotional reassurance. When someone tests boundaries in this way, they are usually trying to measure your level of commitment and whether you will fight for them. While it may feel unfair, it usually reveals their own fears of abandonment or lack of self-worth. Understanding this pattern can help you respond with clarity, instead of reacting with anger. Sign 4: they do not know how to communicate. Not everyone grew up learning how to talk about their feelings. Some people shut down when they are upset or confused. They ignore you not because they want to, but because they do not know how to express what they feel. Psychology insight. Emotional repression can cause people to retreat instead of reach out. They need time to process. For them, silence feels safer than speaking out and risking conflict or rejection. Often people who struggle with communication need gentle encouragement and a safe environment to open up, rather than pressure or criticism. Sign 5: they are afraid of losing you. Yes, it sounds ironic, but people sometimes ignore the one they love because they fear losing them. They feel so deeply for you that they think any wrong move might mess things up, so they freeze or stay distant. Psychology insight. This is a fear-based avoidance strategy. Their mind believes that doing nothing is safer than doing the wrong thing. People who fear losing their partner may seem distant, but their silence is filled with worry and care. They want you, but their anxiety keeps them from showing it directly. Sign 6: they are going through Personal struggles. When someone is struggling internally, financially, mentally, or emotionally, they might distance themselves even from loved ones. They may think, I do not want to be a burden. I need to fix myself first. Psychology insight. This self. Isolation is a common response to depression, anxiety, or stress. It is not about you, it is about what they are dealing with inside. Often people who are hurting believe they must face their battles alone, and they shut out even those who could comfort them. This is why showing compassion instead of anger can make a difference. Sign 7. Unresolved past trauma. Some people carry old wounds that have not healed: abandonment, betrayal, or loss. Even if they love you, those wounds resurface and tell them, do not get too close. Love equals pain. Psychology insight. Trauma triggers withdrawal and distrust, especially in romantic relationships. Ignoring you is how they protect themselves from repeating the past. Trauma survivors often live with subconscious fears that history will repeat itself, even when their current partner is loving and trustworthy. This means patience, consistency, and a safe environment are necessary to help them rebuild trust. Sign 8. They love you, but need space. Finally, some people just need space to breathe. Love does not mean constant contact. They may ignore you temporarily to recharge, reflect, or regain balance. Psychology insight. Introverts or highly self-aware people often seek solitude, not to disconnect emotionally, but to maintain emotional health. Wanting space is not the same as pushing you away. It is about maintaining balance so the love can grow in a healthier way. So if someone is ignoring you, even though they love you, look deeper. These 8 signs show it is not always about disinterest. Sometimes it is fear, pain, or emotional overload. Psychology teaches us love is not always loud. Sometimes it is silent, scared, and hiding. Love can show itself not only in words and actions, but also in distance and silence. And understanding these reasons can help you avoid misinterpreting their behavior and protect your own emotional well-being. If this video helped you understand a relationship in your life, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share, because spreading awareness about these silent struggles can help others find clarity, compassion, and strength in their own relationships.